Hello everyone. So James left me yesterday and I'm back to normal basically here in Auckland. So I'm going to do another video just to catch you all up. A lot has been going on, so this is probably going to be a two-parter. I'll do one part now and another part sometime in the week. James arrived 2 weeks ago, and the first few days we just chilled around Auckland. We went to Auckland Zoo.
It's brilliant, look at that. It's kind of freaky. Aww.
We went for a hike, caught a ferry to Rangitoto Island, which is a small island just off the coast from Auckland, and it's a volcano. It's meant to be New Zealand's most active volcano, but I don't think it's set off for the last 600 years basically. So we went and walked around that.
Short video, and I'll talk over it in the video. It's pretty amazing.
I went to an aquarium.
Ah, check this out, James. The way they walk.
The environment improves.
And we saw in the new year, obviously New Year's Eve, James was here, so we got in 2 crates of beer, and that still wasn't enough. Ended up getting quite trashed. We were drinking at the flat originally. Again, it was a foggy day, so all of the fireworks that went off at the Sky Tower, all we could see was the fog changing colour, basically. But still, it was a lot of fun, and then we ended up going out afterwards, found some places that were open till late, and probably got back at about 4:30 in the morning, maybe 5. But very good night, very drunken night.
Now this is what you call a fireworks display. Oh my god. I love the way they got a huge fog machine as well. Just emitting all of this, like, this is proper professional. Red fog everyone, different colour. It is, yeah. The end of the world is nigh. Oh, this is exciting. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Oh yeah, that's very enthusiastic. Happy New Year. Say everyone Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
There you go. It's me going in a video. Happy New Year, everyone.
Vlog.
Happy New Year!
Vlog.
Damn it! Happy New Year! Ik bin geil. Ik bin geil.
And then we hired a car for Friday and drove down to Lake Taupo, which is where we did the bungee jump.
Here we go, 3, 2, 1, bungee! Whoa!
And then we drove up to Rotorua, which is well known for its Maori culture. It's a small area that's still, well, it's got all the hot springs and spa places and such. So our first night there we chilled out, well, made some friends at the hostel we were staying in and sat up and spoke with them for a bit. The next day was our Maori experience day. So we went to a authentic Maori village. Got a bus, the bus takes you all there, and I got a few videos of their opening ceremonies. Some of the dances they were doing, the performances. The food was amazing. It's called hangi. I just wanted to get that right. There's hongi as well, but this is their greeting, the whole touching the nose and the forehead. So hangi, it's kind of a huge buffet. All the food is cooked underground in the earth. They put in these boiling hot stones basically, and cook all of the food in a big mud pit. And it tasted amazing. It was kind of like a barbecue, but like the food just tasted really smoked. But I love that sort of taste. So great food. And then the next day we had our spa day. So this was the sulphur baths and the mud bath. The mud bath was brilliant. I was like full on grabbing clumps of mud and putting it everywhere, everywhere. And then getting into the sulphur baths, and they tell you afterwards, like, don't wash your clothes with the your swimwear that smells of sulphur. You need to try and neutralise the smell of ammonia. And I thought, oh nah, it'd be fine. What do I know plenty about chemistry. They're probably just throwing these useless terms out there because they can. So anyway, after one wash, all of my clothes and my towel reeked of sulphur. And it's not the nicest smell in the world. Me and James were driving around in the car, and a whiff of sulphur came in, and I was just, well, I thought I went a bit quiet, and I was like, oh god, James has just let one off. It absolutely stinks. And then he's like, oh, can you smell that? And I was like, oh, I thought it was you. And I was like, oh god, does he think it was me? He was like, no, it smells like sulphur. It must be coming from like outside or something. And it was. Like walking around Rotorua a lot, you get whiffs of sulphur every now and then from people that have been in the sulphur baths, or just from the natural sulphur springs that are around, wafting their smells all over the place. But yeah, it does literally stink. But then it gets to the point where like you start using this as an excuse and think, oh, I could get away with a few crafty ones here. So I'd let one off and be like, oh, can you smell that sulphur again? And be like. The Monday we drove over to Waitomo. Had to get up very early in the morning for that drive, and went in the glowworm caves. And these caves, we were going to do blackwater rafting through the caves, but there was issues with the rain. It wasn't really safe to go through the caves on the rafts, so instead they upped us for free, of no extra charge, onto a better version, which was doing all the abseiling and all the walking through the caves. So Waitomo Adventures that was with, so very good company. I'd recommend them since they were nice enough to do that. So the caving was brilliant. It was quite intense. I wish I could have some videos of it, but didn't take my camera in because obviously it's soaking wet, like you're abseiling down and there's waterfalls literally streaming into you, trying to drown you. But no, it's a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. And then we drove back to Auckland, got back to Auckland. We were pretty exhausted, so we chilled out. And we went for food, actually, on James's last day in the Sky Tower. Oh, you can't see it from my window, otherwise I was going to show you. You've all seen it before anyway. So that was pretty intense. Like the lift that takes you up to the floor, 190 metres high, is the Orbit. It's one of those rotating restaurants. So you get like a full view of the entire city. Yeah, the lift that goes up has a glass pane, so you can see yourself rising, and you're looking at this drop basically. And I've always been fine with heights, but ever since the bungee, just standing up, I know the feeling of jumping over an edge now and having that falling, and it is a lot of fun, but still, it really puts things into perspective. It's like, if I was ever going to commit suicide, I couldn't do it from throwing myself over a cliff or off a building now, because it takes too long, and yeah, it really is kind of an intense feeling. But fun and worth it, and I'm definitely going to do a bungee again. Right, I believe that's it. Not much else to catch you up on. It's an extra long video, as everything is with me. But yeah, so enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all again when I have some more news. So, bye for now.